Hi guys, FrostFangs here, and welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Jenos today, but not in the usual way that you'd play him, just sitting at the back and healing and stuff. I'm going for a bit of a different direction, which you could probably tell from the title. We're going to be playing him based around his sustain and also his lifesteal and stuff like that. I'm sure a couple of you guys out there that watch all of my stuff may have noticed that there's a bit of a difference in between the video that went out yesterday and also a video that you're seeing today. And it's because it's actually been a week since I recorded the one that went up yesterday. That was a really weird way to wear that sentence, but you get what I mean. I basically stockpiled like a bunch of videos, pre-recorded a bunch of stuff, like 7 days worth of videos, because I was just taking a little bit of time off. So it has been a little while since I've recorded or played Paladins, although I did play a little bit before recording this video, a couple games. And I guess instead of doing an overly long intro, I'm just going to leave it on what a week it has been, and that's kind of it. There's no point going into any more sort of depth. I'm sure if you're watching this video around the time it's coming out, I don't need to say anything else, but we'll go through Jenos loadouts. We'll jump into a match. I have got 4 different ones here, but I'm just going to be sticking to this one probably today, because as far as I remember, the last 2 or 3 videos I made on Jenos have either been just sitting at the back healing with him or playing him based around his Q, and this isn't really either. We've still got Retrograde and Astral Cycle in there, even though they're level 1, they do still make a pretty big difference, and also Light Years level 3 to increase the range of the mark, just because at this point I'm used to having it level 3 and it feels kind of weird without it, but it also does combo in quite nicely with a Relativity, which gives us a heal when we apply the mark for 10 seconds. It's 200 heal every second, which is pretty damn beefy. It's basically like throwing a right click on yourself at this point. And then we also have Penumbra, which is a word that sounds weirdly familiar, even though I think I've only said it a couple times ever. It feels like a familiar word. I don't really know why, but it gives us 35% lifesteal on our shots, which is actually, as far as I know, the highest amount of lifesteal you can give to a character in cards, unless I'm forgetting about somebody. And if I remember correctly, if you go for binary star, it works out to something like 128, something around there. I'm not sure. I tried it out in the target practice and it felt pretty damn crazy. I've also been seeing it picked up a little bit recently in the couple games I played before recording this video. I think I went against it twice out of like my 3 or 4 games. It was a little bit weird. I don't necessarily mean this exact setup. I'm talking more about just Penumbra specifically. I've been seeing a lot on Jenos for some reason. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the setup. For the talent, we'll probably be going for binary star, but I might also go for Luminary or Power Cosmeo. I'm not sure just yet. It will depend on the situation. Of course, if you want to grab my other loadouts for Jenos and you haven't seen my other videos, there they are. But let's just go ahead and jump into a match. Do I want to do TDM? I'm not sure if I want to queue for just Siege and Onslaught. All right, well, either way, it seems like we've got Onslaught Magistrate's Archive. Shoutouts to Lelouch505. That reminds me of Lilo and Stitch. What the hell happened to Lilo and Stitch? I haven't freaking heard of anything related to Lilo and Stitch in years, but for some reason that's just come back in my memory. 4 teams. We've got Tyra, Aram, and Andro, and a Maeve up against Tiberius, Grover, Tyra, Bark, and Leah. Can you tell I haven't recorded a video in a week? I'm sure most people probably can't, but if you watch all of my stuff, you might be able to tell that stuff is just a little bit off, because usually I get into like the flow of recording stuff every day or two. Whenever I don't record for a while, everything just feels a little bit different. I still feel super comfortable talking, just because I've been doing this for so goddamn long, but yeah, it's just a little bit weird. We'll go ahead and grab, I guess, binary star. We do really need me to be a healer here, considering the setup, but screw it. I'm gonna go ahead and grab binary star and this setup. Don't remember the weapon inspect for Jenos looking this good. Has that always been his weapon inspect? I don't remember Jenos' weapon inspect. I don't know if I've ever inspected his weapon before, but that looks really, really good. Maybe it's because I'm using the shatter weapon? I don't know. The weapon is kind of interacting with the animation, so maybe? I don't know, it's kind of throwing me off. We'll go ahead and grab some Chronos anyway, and I guess we'll just leave it for now. We've got Mercy Kill, Tyra, Curse of Andro, Cat Burglar, Maeve, Hunting Party, Eminence, Architectronics, Rampant Blooming, and Predatory Instincts. Also Enforcer on our arm, but the Hunting Party and Eminence is going to be a little bit worrying. We'll go ahead and throw a mark straight off the bat and just kind of try and play like a damage, I suppose. I'm still obviously going to be healing, but I'm just going to be focusing a little bit less on it and trying to play a little bit aggressively. There's a heal to the Maeve. I have already died once, but I've been doing a pretty good job of keeping heals. I've actually not been doing great on damage there. We'll throw one for the Andro as well. We'll get a couple dinks up there to the Leanne. We actually deal pretty damn decent damage at range as well. His weapon doesn't drop off as hard as you'd probably expect it to. Am I going to sit on the point, or is it's Rom? I don't know. I'm getting freaking juicy 360s there. So right click into him. We'll get some more 540s. This man was expecting to get a bunch of free damage on me there, and we put up a good fight. Let's get a heal onto the Rom. Andrew did just get shredded. Let's get some dinks over there onto the Tiberius. My aim is going to be a little bit off because, like I said, have not played more than 1 or 2 games this week. Couple hits into the enemy Tiberius. We are literally trading with him here. That's absolutely hilarious. We'll throw a heal onto this Rom as soon as I'm around this corner, so I don't have to worry about the Tyra. I think Andrew's probably on her here. He's got his reversal up. There we go. There's a heal for him. He took her out. Nice. Let's get some shots onto this Barrack. I feel like I've actually got a pretty decent ability to one-on-one with people right now, which is really strange, because usually with Jenos I feel kind of helpless. I feel like it's been goddamn forever since I played with binary star, but there's a heal onto her. Is he going to go this way? Nope, no he's not, because he's dead. Let's get some hits up there to Leon and the Tyra. There's a heal onto him. I don't know how I just dealt delayed damage. That was weird. Going to be trying to get Chronos, like I said, just to try and help the fact that we don't have as much cooldown reduction, and it also helps with the setup as well, so it kind of makes sense to still go for it. Guess I could go for an ult. It's a pretty good setup for it. Oh shit, there we go. That was like a 2 or 3 man. I did try and spray, but it didn't didn't go off. Okay, we'll get some hits onto this. Like I said, I feel like I've got really good damage output here. We'll just go ahead and grab Tiberius. Never mind, he is dashing around, but we have a ridiculous amount of self-heal, even against Cauterize here. We're healing for a ton, so it's actually going to be pretty hard for people to get rid of us. We'll throw a heal onto the Ram. We'll position ourselves kind of up here and get some little cheeky shots to heal onto the Tyre up against the enemy Tyre. We'll finish her off. She's actually still up. Never mind, freaking spoke a little bit too early. Can we finish off him? Got rid of the Tiberius. Nice. Let's also get rid of this Leon. I guess I can try and get rid of Barak. I'm just going to grab him. He thinks he can get rid of me, but if I'm landing shots into him and I've got my self-heal, he's not going to be able to go through my health. Maybe he will if he's got backup, and especially if I'm getting hit by 4 goddamn people at once, then I'll of course die. Does give us a pretty good chance to go ahead and get some Chronos though. I guess I can also get some Haven. I could get Life Rip, but I tested out in the target practice. Diminishing returns doesn't really hit this all hard. I guess I should get some Cauterize and some Wrecker. I don't really know what I'm doing. I've got Max Chronos. I feel like that was like the only important thing I needed to check off of the list, but let's get some shots into him. If he's got his Q up, there's no way I'm trading there. Arius is doing flips again. Is he going after me? It seems like he's trying to. I don't really know what that play was. That was really strange. It's like he wanted to fight, but then he changed his mind as soon as he like encountered me. Guess I can go for another ult setup. A little bit risky, but maybe we'll get somebody. Oh, I nearly got the Tiberius. Well, we pushed Tyra forward, I guess, so she is out. We'll get some hits into this Barak. He's going for his ult. We finished him off. That went on cooldown as well. Nice. There we go. Get some more hits into the Leanne. Freaking Grover's there. He's the person who's locking me down because he roots me and I can't use my F. That's like the 2 times I've died so far. That is Tyra up top. Throw a heal onto the Andrew. I guess I could go for my ult and maybe get something. That was so badly placed. I thought there were like 2 or 3 people there, but that didn't hit anybody. Guess we can go up and try and finish the Grover. Nice. I am probably dead. What is my plan? I was trying to grab either the Tiberius or the Tyra. That I didn't grab either of them because I panicked because I heard a Tyra ult. It seemed like this match was pretty even for the most part, but they have pretty much picked up a lead. Let's get some hits into her. Oh my god, my accuracy there was really bad, but I'm actually still alive. Barak is trying to hold down the point. Wrecker is coming through kind of clutch. It's not massively helpful, but it does also help when he uses his F because he gets a bit of a shield from his cards. Not really sure what the plan is here. We're being kind of forced off the point. I'm going to go for an ult. Okay, I took out Grover. He's, I guess, the most important character. So we got 1. I was hoping to get 3 or 4 there, but 1 will do. There's a grab for the Liam. Throw a heal onto the Andrew, who's kind of going for a flank, and I guess just sit up the top a little bit and throw down some pain. There we go. Whenever we land headshots, which is what I'm trying to do, we hit pretty damn hard. I also have a little bit of Cauterize, which is kind of helpful. That is like 3 people. There's a heal. I'm dead to a bounce. Okay, I'll go ahead and finish off the call. I suppose I don't think it's going to matter. I feel like we've already lost this game. We could recover it, but it's very unlikely. They kind of managed to get the gap when it was like really important. I feel like we were even for the most part, and then the second half they managed to pull through a pretty big lead. Let's get some hits onto this Barak. I know Tyra is there on no health, or Leanne, but whatever. Let's get rid of him. There we go. There's a heal onto her. We'll get some shots over here on the side to these guys. Maybe we can finish off the Tyra. Nice. My god, that slow is so brutal. Okay, they are literally 1 point off, and it's probably going to be me. There's a grab. Oh no, he can dash out. I am probably dead, or are we fine? I feel like I should start firing to get some life rip going. Okay, or I guess lifesteal. It's not life rip. We don't have that card, but we are still somehow 1 point away from the loss, and there is a defeat because we stepped off the point. I feel like they deserve the win. I think overall they were the better team, but it was pretty close. We definitely could have still had that if maybe I played a little bit better. Right, well, there we go. That was game 1. Shout outs to Hansuki Undying. Rom is feeding. I must have missed that. Who said that? It was the Tyra. Was he feeding? He only has 7 deaths. She also has 7. I don't feel like he was feeding. I just don't think he was particularly good. He only has 32k damage, which is actually the lowest that match. He was freaking beaten out by pretty much everybody, but we'll go through them top to bottom. We did pretty decent. Honestly, I'm quite happy with my stat there overall. I could have definitely done better, but considering how uncomfortable I am with binary star Jenos and just the fact that I haven't had a bit of practice, that's kind of fine by me. Shoutouts also to Faye Raven. I feel like I've called that name out before. That was the Tiberius. He played very well. Biggest pain in the ass that match by far, but like I said, Rom did fine. Definitely could have done better. The Maeve also could have done a better job. The Tyrant are pretty damn good though. 16, 7, 80k, and Andrew also did, I guess, pretty average for that match. As for their side, the Leon and the Tyra both did super similarly, within 66 damage of each other. They basically had the same stat. Tiberius shredded 19, 700k. Props to him. He's way ahead of everybody there, other than the Tyra, who's kind of close. Their Grover also did pretty damn good. He has less damage than us, but more healing than us, which is kind of what you'd expect. And then Barak, I guess, also did pretty average, although he did stick to the objective a ton. So yeah, we'll go ahead and re-queue for everything. That was pretty damn fun. I definitely could have done better. I felt like I was missing a lot of shots. I was trying to throw out my heals as much as possible, but you could definitely tell that I wasn't healing at like max capacity like you usually are with Jenos. Although I will say I did definitely feel like I was harder to kill, and I also felt like I was playing Jenos as more of a hybrid than I have before. Usually you just play Jenos as like a straight healer, or you play him kind of based around his grip just to be annoying, but in that situation I felt like I was playing him as a hybrid healer, which you don't usually do with Jenos, which is kind of different. Right, well, for game 2 we've got Siege, Splitstone, Quarry. We've got a BK, an Evia, Vivian, and a Ram. We also have Uber Spady on my side. Big ups Uber Spady. He's probably going to carry us to this match, although shoutouts also to Ripper though, because he's just called me out in the chat. As for the enemy team, we're up against Evie, Andro, Amani, Ceres, and Khan. So super similar setups here. Very obviously, I'm once again expected to be just a straight healer as Jenos, but I'm going to stick to the theme for the video. We're going to go for binary star again. I'm going to go for like the sustain setup, even though it definitely doesn't make the most amount of sense here. I would usually recommend just going Jenos straight healer because it works really well, but I've done that a ton on the channel. I played it a ton myself, and I kind of just wanted to play Jenos a little bit differently today, and I feel like even then, we're not going for like a troll setup or anything. We're not throwing the match, so it's fine. I've of course gone ahead and grabbed this setup. We've got Royal Subjects, we've got Enforcer, we've got Wormhole, we're up against another Wormhole, Curse Revolver, which is going to be a pain. Eevee and Anjo here are going to kind of suck to go against Leon's Shield, which is kind of interesting. Mortal Reach and Splitting Ice, and also Opportunity in Chaos. I also think I might have played with that Eevee and the Amani before, because I recognize both of their names, although it has been a while, so I might be wrong. Get some hits into this Andro, doing a pretty good job of trading here. We'll throw a heal onto her. Is he flying over? Oh yes, he is, and he's also got an Eevee on the left, so I'm stuck in between two flankers. I guess I'll die. I couldn't have really done anything there. If I ran left, I probably would have died to the Eevee. If I ran right, I was gone to the Anjo. I feel bad for not throwing the Ram any heals because he's now dead. I definitely could have played that better. People are talking about lag in the chat, but I don't think I'm having any problems, or maybe I am. I don't feel like it. That feels fine to me. I guess I'll hit F9. Yeah, we got 30 ping. I guess it's whatever. Grab onto the Khan, although nobody's firing at him. I guess I'll do it. Oh yeah, there's definitely some lag with him. Jesus. Can I get a heal to him? No, he's out of range. Definitely a bit of a rough start. I'm going to sit a little bit further back than I have been so far, just so I can actually stay alive to heal the team, because even though I am playing with a max sustain setup, they are still getting rid of me pretty quick. I did just use my grab animation twice, but didn't actually give me a grab. Okay, there's a heal. BK's looking really, really low. Eevee's trying to get that little poke. I'm going to just throw a heal onto him now. There we go. Sorry it took so long. Is Amani going round? Okay, I'm going to try and get some shots onto you for sustain. Oh, if I'd have landed all of those, that would have been so smooth, but I missed a couple. I did still survive, though, probably because of the sustain setup. Guess I'll throw another one onto the Ram. Sure, Eevee is just blinking and firing a shot and then blinking back consistently. It's kind of mad. Throw one on the Vivian. BK isn't looking too good, though. Guess I'll get some shots into this Khan. He is lagging like mad. I don't know if I should bother healing the Vivian because she's dead, but yeah, we'll throw one on the Ram, I guess. Anjo basically went and got a free double ult. There's a heal onto the Ram. Cool. Get some more shots into the Khan. Eevee is going in. I'm just going to drop down, although I'm probably still a goner. I threw a heal before I died. I guess I did the best I could there. Probably should have tried to retreat a little bit earlier, but Eevee is behind the Amani. She just popped her ult, but she is instantly gone. Well done, Eevee, for freaking finding out where she was. We'll throw a heal onto the Ram and finish off the Khan. There we go. We'll throw another heal onto him so he gets a bit of a burst. We'll finish off this Andro. Cool, binary star working pretty damn heavily. We'll throw a heal onto the BK. Where is the Sarah? Is she holding the overtime? Or is she over here? Okay, she's dead. There we go. 1-1. We've evened it out. Bit of a rough first round, although it does seem like the BK and the Eevee were having lag. That is slightly better now. Ram is saying it's lagging when we get out of here and while I'm flying. For me, it does seem a little bit jittery. It's not like a lag. I don't feel like there's delay, but stuff is just not really working properly. Stuff's sliding around way more than it should do for apparently 30 ping. Gonna, I guess, just sit up here because I don't have anybody to really snipe me. We'll get some hits into this Andro. He is nearly gone. Nice. There's a heal onto the Ram. Probably shouldn't have thrown that on the BK. I'm going to just jump over here to the left. What the hell were those shots? I don't really know. If she hits me, I am dead. There's another heal onto him. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of lag. It is not 31 ping, I'll tell you that much. He is nearly out. Okay, there's a heal onto him. I did the reload animation, but I guess I've got to do it again because I cancelled it a little bit earlier. Throw a heal onto her. I guess I'm going to go for an ult, or maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. Anjo is trying to get rid of me here. My god, there's a Q for him to try and throw off his aim. I don't know what the hell my plan is, but he's out. Thank you, BK, for saving my ass. Hello, Eevee, you are also here. There's a heal onto him. Thank you, team, for trying your best to cover my ass. I can't believe I'm alive here. Eevee's going around the top. We'll throw a heal onto BK. Eevee is just here. There's two Eevees this game. It's definitely making it more confusing than it needs to be. Seems like we're definitely doing a better job of holding the objective this time. I'm trying to stick with the team a bit more so that I don't get singled out like I did before. I probably should have tried to combo my ult with that, but I'm just going to get out of the way of the Andro ult. There we go. Objective capture. Throw a heal to the Vivian. Run left. Do I go for an ult here? I can't really predict where they're going to be well enough, so I'm just going to save it. Throw a heal onto him. Screw it. I'm going to go for it to see if we can get somebody. There we go. Amani. Okay, if I can get one, honestly, that's a freaking good enough. That's a sentence that made sense. Whatever. We'll run over to the left. Maybe finish off this Khan. Getting some juicy angles. I just hit him round a corner. The lag is definitely still a thing. Hello, Eevee. You are nearly gone, actually. You're not looking too good. She is nearly out. If she doesn't get a heal, I should be able to kill her here. There we go. Nice. There is definitely some sort of delay. There's a heal, so I also get sustain. Maybe I can finish off this Anjo. I just got a double. Thank you, Binary Star. There's a grab for the Ceres, although I'm still dead. Oh, because she just used her Q. Took me a minute to freaking realize how I died there because I thought the freaking lag was just on a shot, but no, she just Q'd me. Eevee is saying that the enemy team doesn't have lag, which might be true. I don't know. I'm definitely experiencing some sort of delay. Even though the ping count is saying 31, it is definitely not 31 ping because characters are moving weird and I'm hitting people around corners, but there's more shots into him. Why are some of my shots also not showing? Am I just missing for some reason? I don't know. There's a heal onto her. She probably is going to live here. Maybe get one to BK as well. Get some hits on this Eevee. It seems like I'm in between two flankers again here. I'm trying to fight with this Andro and also just stay alive. Sustain is actually being really really clutch so far. That Khan got grabbed. I went for an ult but completely missed. I'm dead to the Eevee who went in and ulted, although I technically died to the Andrew who also killed the BK and the Eevee. So that was a triple, and then Eevee killed the Vivian. Okay, so we got wiped and I wasted an ult. Vivian is suggesting that maybe somebody is hacking, which could be true. I don't feel like it is because I've not had that before in any other game where somebody is like making other players lag. But honestly, I don't know. I haven't been playing for a week. Maybe this is a thing now. There's a heal onto Eevee. Andrew is behind. I'm going to try and drive him away a little bit. I really wish I could throw my heal out more often, but nice. There goes the Eevee. We're actually probably going to get this overtime. I'm going to throw a heal onto the Ram. That extra range is so crucial. We'll get some more shots into the Khan here. He is probably gone. Seems like he's staggering himself a little bit here, or maybe he's actually not because we won't kill him. No, there we go. He's gone. Let's also get rid of this Vivian. You're not a Vivian. You're a Ceres, but my accuracy was so bad there. Going to go ahead and get blast shields too, but that is the end of the overtime. We have got 4 ults other than mine because I used it and completely missed. BK is just saying now just high-res things, and that Eevee is confirming it. I don't feel like somebody is making us lag. I feel like it's just being a little bit clunky. Gotta say though, even with the lag, I'm still enjoying this match. Ram is saying I got the same issue last game, so I guess maybe it's just a thing that's happening right now when I'm recording this video. Let me know in the comments if it's still happening by the time this one goes up, which will be either the same day or the day after. It's probably going to be the same day actually. Anyway, let's go into round 3. I'm going to throw a heal on the Ram straight off the bat. I did see Eevee just going over there. I'm going to throw a heal onto our Eevee. I'm again going to try and stick with the team so that I don't get singled out. BK is going for the ult. I'm going to throw a heal on him so he can maybe go a little bit harder than he usually would. That is Andrew going on the Vivian. There's a heal onto her. I really wish I could heal the Ram, but I really do need to throw them on other people here. That is Andrew going for the ult. I managed to just about get into cover. Where is he? He's just there. There is a grab for him. Cool. There's a heal onto BK. Hello, Andrew. Oh my god, the lag is really noticeable sometimes. I died to the Eevee, kind of my own fault. I really shouldn't have been sitting in the corner. It is an Eevee v Eevee fight, and our Eevee lost. That's a sentence I don't know if I'm ever going to say again. Guess we're going to try and run in. I'm not really sure. There's a heal onto the BK. I could throw my ult and maybe hit somebody, but it'd be a hopeful thing to go for. Screw it. I'm going to go for maybe we can get the Ceres. Okay, yeah, I probably should have expected that, to be honest. That was just another wasted ult, but I'm going to run up and stick with this BK. That is Ceres going for a solo ult, which is a little bit strange. I'm going to fire some shots into the Khan. Never mind. The Ying. Never mind. Oh, okay. No, yeah, the Ying. Not a Ying. It's an Eevee. What am I talking about? She's dead. Okay, there goes Khan as well. Let's heal onto the frickin' Ram. Why do we have a Khan and a Ram and 2 Eevees? Jesus Christ, this is my first video back. Why is it doing this to me? There we go. We actually managed to get objective capture. Can we kill this Andrew before he kills me? Yes. Can we also kill the Amani? No? Okay, no. BK got it. Nice. 3-2. We actually managed to get the objective again. I'm not really sure how we managed to get that one, but props to the team. I'm going to jump out of my F, even though I just friggin' went into it, so I can fire some shots at this Khan. There's a heal onto him. Eevee blinking around is a goddamn pain in the ass, but that Khan is looking real bad. There's a heal onto the Ram. I know that I'm probably going to get beaten out in heal stat this match, but whatever. Maybe we can make up for it with the damage that I don't think the Ceres is really dealing. Vivian is nearly gone. There goes the Eevee. That was a very lucky shot. I'm now trying my best to keep the Ram alive. He's going into his dash. Maybe we can kill off this Amani. No, the heal from the Ceres is going to keep her alive. I guess I need to buy some cauterize. I'm dead. I probably should have positioned myself better, but I guess I know what I'm going for next. Some cauterize. It probably makes sense because I am genuinely playing as kind of a hybrid, and I feel like that would have probably got me a kill in that fight just there. Maybe we can get rid of the Amani as well. I don't know. I'm in a really shitty spot. There is a heal, and there is my F. I see people on top. Ram is saying is hacking, but not sure who he's talking about because I didn't see the first line, which I'm guessing is referring to somebody. There's a heal onto him though. Vivian just said that this lag isn't normal, which I don't know if it is because I haven't played in a week, but I definitely have not experienced this recently. I can tell you that much. There is a grab. He just dashed out of it. I thought he used all 3. Okay, there is a heal onto the Ram. We're behind this Khan, so he should be gone. Oh, I tried to hit the Eevee, but whatever. Khan's out. There's a heal onto the BK. Hello, Amani. You should be dead here. There we go. Nice. Thank you, BK. Gonna just hold this objective for the overtime. Don't know why Ram effed in. I was on it, but sure. Amani's going for, I guess, a right-click setup. Can I grab her out of there? I guess I don't need to because I can just fire into and get lifesteal and stuff. There we go. There's the push failed. There goes Anjo. Cheeky. I went to help the BK there as the round was ending because no point jumping on it just to get a free death. And there we go. 3-3. So I guess this is the last round. Vivian is saying that the lag spikes at the same time. This is not something normal. It's like a spike every 1 second. After 1 second, they aren't hacking. Yeah, I don't think they're cheating. Ram thinks that maybe the Anjo is cheating, but I don't think so. We'll throw a heal onto the Vivian and yeah, jump into round 3. This is probably going to be quite a long video because we've had 2 pretty decently sized matches, especially this second one. Don't really know where the hell to place myself, but there's a heal onto the Eevee. BK is going for an ult. I'll try and get a heal to him here if he does take a bunch of damage, but we'll throw one onto her. I don't know where the Amani is, but I guess I found out, and that was not enough to kill. I'm going to see if I can get the right angle. Nice. I guess I took Amani out, but I died for it. I really thought my ult would have done it. I don't know why I only dealt 2,000 damage. I guess it's because of Haven/blast shields, but we'll throw a heal onto the Eevee. RIP Ram. BK has moved up a little bit. There's a heal onto the Vivian. So has the Amani. Let's see if we can get rid of her. The lag is really, really annoying. She is gone. That should have been a really, really easy kill, but it wasn't because the delay is messing it up. But Anjo got rid of me. Eevee saying she can't even move. I'm trying to spectate here. There goes Ram, there goes Vivian as well. Andrew popped an ult. BK is still surviving here, kind of in their back line, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be the loss. We got the overtime. Don't know really how. I guess it's because it's just 3-3. We'll throw a heal onto the Eevee. There we go. There's the defeat. I did try and jump on it, but I was a little bit too slow. So yeah, 3-4 to them. Fair play. I feel like they again do deserve the win, but we put up a good fight for it. And there we go. There are the stats for game 2. We'll go through them top to bottom. It is a pretty damn wide range from what I can see here. Hacking, told you, teleporting simulator, hacking. I'm not really sure why people think anybody's hacking here, but yeah, we'll go through them top to bottom. Vivian had a really tough time. 217, 40k, 13k is really bad. We doubled her damage. We actually also did way better than the Eevee. I did not realize our Eevee and our Vivian were having such a tough time. Those two stats there are pretty damn rough. Gotta say though, our Rom did way better than I expected. I probably should have been giving him more attention heal-wise, but he went 9, 10, 94k, a bunch of time on the objective. Props to him and also Uber Spady on BK, who also did a really good job. As for my stat and the enemy team, I feel like I did pretty damn good. 74k, 111k, 15, 10, 21. I'm fine with that. I feel like I did pretty decent. Their Ceres did pretty similar to the Grover in the last match, had less damage but had more heals, although there's a pretty big margin between their damage and a bit of a smaller one between the heals. I guess their Khan did pretty standard for that match. Their Andro shredded 32 to 887k. He did a killer job there, so I can kind of understand why people were suggesting that he was cheating, but I don't have really anything to base that off of, so I'm not going to say that he was, but I'm also not going to completely rule out that he might have been, because I genuinely have nothing to base it off of. I played a match against him. He played really, really well. Was he cheating? I don't know. That is my answer. And then finally, their Armani did pretty damn good, and their Eevee did a pretty damn good job. So yeah, there we go. Stats page for game 2. A little bit all over the place. And yeah, as for Binary Star / Sustain Jenos, it was a ton of fun to play. I highly do recommend this, especially if you're more accurate than me, because I was missing a ton of easy shots. Not really sure what was going on though with the lag in game 2. That was definitely making me miss in that second match, because it was just being really, really weird. But yeah, it was fun to play. I would recommend this, honestly. I, of course, hope you have enjoyed today's video. I certainly have. I'll see you guys all very, very soon. It's good to be back. Let me know, of course, what you want to see me do next. I don't know why I'm saying it's good to be back, because I technically never left. I just stopped recording stuff, but I was still posting stuff and putting stuff together. But you get what I mean. Yeah, and see you all really, really soon. Let me know what you want to see me do next. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I've done this in a weird order, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay frosty. As you can probably also tell, my voice is not used to recording, which is why that outro just was a stay frosty, with the end of that being goddamn silent.